Hello everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to read a shapefile in the QGIS environment and how to add new fields to the shapefile, how to delete the existing or duplicate fields within the attribute table, how to generate the centroids, and also how to save this shapefile in various formats like KML and other formats, and also how to get only the attribute level data in a tabular format in a CSV file. Okay. In order to do this, we are going to use QGIS environment. Just we will initiate the QGIS environment. Let it load. Now the QGIS got loaded. I always suggest you to create a new project whenever you are going to start a work. Okay. I am going to create a new project. Now I will save this project in on my desktop. Spatial databases under exercises. I will save this as basic basics underscore QGIS. Okay, save. Let us save it first. Now will this is an extra addition add-on. Always we need to save the files. Okay, to this I will let you know how to install a plugin also. Just go to the plugins here, click on the plugin and click on manage and install plugin. Double click on it, let it run and search for AU Auto Saver plugin. What this Auto Saver plugin makes is when you're doing very large scale projects, that point of time going here and every time clicking save, saving your project will consume a considerable amount of time. So in order to avoid that, if you install this Auto Saver plugin, it automatically takes care of the saving of your particular data. Click over here and install the plugin. Okay, now we can see the autosave plugin got installed here with this icon. Now click close. Now adjust the settings of this autosaver plugin. Right click over there, sorry, double click over it. Just click over it. 1 minute. Click over that. We will see enable autosaver. Click here and it will ask this auto save layer in edit mode also. That depends upon the project scale and whether you really require to save the edited layers or not. Currently, I am unchecking it. Now, time interval, it is asking for every 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I will place this time interval to be 5 minutes. Okay, for every 5 minutes, whether I save this thing or not, this project, the project will be automatically saved. Click OK. Now, in this tutorial, now we need to know how to add a layer. Okay, vector layer. I will show you the two ways of adding vector layer. Click layer here and add layer. In add, go to the add vector layer. Now check this file and click on these three dots button. Now simply take whatever the shapefile which you are working on. Currently we are going to work on country underscore shape, which is a vector format. These vector files most of the time will have the .shp format. Double click over it and click add. Now and click close. The backend, the data got added in the environment. Now we will explore something on this. Right click over the particular layer in the layer pane and click open attribute table. Now we can see in this attribute table we have state name one field, shape length other field and shape area as another field. Now for example we want to know the latitude and longitude of particular features. Centroid latitude and longitude of particular features. Here how we can generate the centroids for this particular shapefile. Okay. Now this is the way of adding a shapefile and exploring. The other way of adding a shapefile is Now I will let you know how to remove the particular layer. Right click on the layer in the layer pane and click remove layer. The layer can be removed. The simple way of other way of adding the shapefile is directly just go to the particular folder and just drag it to this. We can notice our layer file got added. Now our next task is to check the attribute table. In this attribute table, we need to add centroid latitude and longitude of every polygon feature. So what I am going to do here right now is go to the here processing toolbox. If processing toolbox is if you are unable to notice the processing toolbox here, just go to processing and click on toolbox. The processing toolbox will appear on the right side of the window. Now go search and click centroids. CENTROIDS. Click enter. ROIDS centroids. Now we need to generate centroids. See here there are different centroid tools, but which centroid tool we need to take? As we are particularly dealing with the vector, we can go with this vector geometry. The above two centroids are dealing with the raster file. When we notice the pixel, we need to understand that they are dealing with the raster. Now just click on the centroid, double click on it, and just select the country shape, and not required to create centroid for each part. And because sometimes when the parts are under union condition, it will create a issue, so no need not to tick over that, and just click run, then click close. You can see centroids were generated for each state. For example, just go through here, open attribute table, and where is the Delhi? Just go to whatever the state you want, like Rajasthan, Tripura, Madhya Pradesh. Let's go for Madhya Pradesh for a while. Right click and zoom to particular feature. Now you can see that centroid got generated here. Now we can see this thing, the notification automatically it will get saved because of the particular plugin which we installed. Now we will see the centroids. Click on the attribute table, open attribute table. Sorry, one thing. Whenever features got selected, once our task on the particular feature got completed, just click deselect the particular feature. Now go to the centroids. You can notice some icon type structure here. This is the indication that this layer is not saved in our particular directory, but just temporary folder which we created, sorry, file which we created. Now go to here, right click, open attribute table. Now here we can notice we don't have the latitude and longitude. Okay, for these particular point files. Now we need to create latitude and longitude. Now just click this editable layer pencil icon. Whenever you click this thing, here we can see the pencil type structure. Okay, sorry, icon symbol. Now just go to the add layer new field. Now give C underscore latitude. Let it be the centroid latitude. Now go here and click double decimal double and click OK. The same way add longitude column also. Go here, go to the create new field and centroid underscore longitude, and now again select decimal number double. Okay, click OK. Now we need to fill these null values with respect to particular latitude and longitude. Latitude always takes the y coordinate, longitude always takes the x coordinate. Now in order to generate this latitude and longitude, just go here to the field calculator, open the field calculator and click on update existing field. and from this drop down select which field you are going to update. I am going to update centroid latitude and click over here, and in this search for geometry, this thing, and in the geometry now you are going to update the latitude. You need to select the y coordinate. Now select for the $y symbol, okay, and double click over it. In the geometry again I am saying go to the geometry. In the geometry search for $y, which is the y coordinate, which is the thing but the latitude. Double click over it and click OK. So it generated latitudes for all the features. Now we, in the same way, we need to generate longitude. In the same way, go to the open field calculator and check on update existing field. Now from the drop down choose longitude, C long, centroid longitude, and go to the geometry and select for $X symbol, okay, which will generate the X coordinate. Click OK. Automatically it got generated. Now we need to save these things. Click here and it will ask, do you want to save the changes to the layers? Yes, save. Now actually our file is country.shp, the polygon file. Till now the polygon file is not having any x coordinate, y coordinate, which represents the centroid. But this file, centroid point file, is having that. We just generated centroid latitude and longitude. Now we need to join these two files basing on particular field. Now I will join these two files basing on the state field. How I am going to join? This is based on the join fields by attributes. Okay. Now see here. I'll type just join. I will type here. Sorry. Join attributes by field. Okay. I'll go for here with this. Double click over here. The first input layer I will keep country.shp, and here to this country.shp shapefile I am going to add this centroids, okay, basing on the particular field state. If you wish to have the shape length, shape area, it is up to you, but you need to know the common field between both of the features and click run. So it got generated. Okay, and click close here. Now uncheck these two layers and go to the joined layer and open the attribute table. Now we can notice the centroid and latitude and longitude of the particular feature. Now at the same time we are also noticing the columns are repeating. I mean fields are repeating. So we need to delete the fields. How we are going to delete the fields? The same process. Again click on the particular layer, write this thing, editable, and click delete fields and select which field you want to delete by holding the shift key. I want to delete shape, length, these two, and state. Okay. Now these two. Now this is fine. This data looks pretty good. And click. Now we will save this layer. Save. And when we come back and notice this country.shp, it is not going to have anything. This joined layer is also temporary layer. Okay. Now in order to avoid this symbol side to it, we need to save this first of all. Now we will start saving this layer. Right click over here, export, save feature as. In the save feature as, we can notice n number of ways how to save this particular feature. Let me save first in the shapefile format. Check which type of encoding you are using and file name, just give it. I am placing it in my exercise files. Okay, I will give centroid underscore country. Centroids underscore country. And I will click save and OK. Now the layer got added here. You can notice the symbol got vanished. Now we will remove the other layers. Remove layer. And if you want to remove multiple layers, just click on shift and select them and just click remove layer. Now we need to save this file in various formats like KML format that can be opened in Google Earth. Right click on the particular layer and export and save feature as. Click here and select KML file here. Okay, we can save it. Let me clear you one thing. If you want to save only particular feature, for example, I want to save the Delhi shape file in a KML format. I want to export only Delhi KML file. Just we need to go here in the open attribute table. Just select Delhi, zoom to layer, zoom to feature. Okay. Now we can understand Delhi layer got selected. Okay. Now right click over here, export, save selected feature. We need to save only the selected feature and click save selected feature as, and all the formats you can see. Right now I am saying this, saving this Delhi feature in the KML format. Click and select where do you want. I will keep this as Delhi underscore state underscore boundary, or else just I will give Delhi state. It's fine. Okay. Now I will click just OK. It will be exported. Now you have noticed this attribute level information. You don't need these shape files. You just need attribute level information. In order to in order to have only attribute level information, we need to save this complete file in CSV format. How we can save this file in CSV format? Just do one thing. Right click over here, click export. As this feature got selected, please deselect the particular feature by clicking this. Now right click over here, click export, save feature as, and click here CSV. Okay, and give the file name India or else country underscore data. Save. Just click UTF formatting and automatic everything, comma, and OK. You can notice the particular fields got converted into CSV and got saved. We can notice this thing. Okay, done. Now whatever the KML file which we have saved in our local, I will try to open it on Google Earth and we will see how it will look like. And this is the basic intro on QGIS of how to open a shapefile, how to add new fields, how to create centroid, how to delete fields, how to add latitude and longitude for particular point feature, and how to save the given shapefile in various formats like KML and shapefiles. Okay, and also in the CSV format. How to save only particular selected feature also we have learned in this particular video. Now we will shift to Google Earth where we are going to open the particular feature. Before closing this QGIS environment, please be aware of saving this save project and click close. Now, if the Google Earth Pro got installed in your system, just double click over it. And simply drag over the particular file over here. We can see that. Okay. And now we have opened the particular shapefile which we saved there. And if you want to know the information of the particular, in that shapefile we have saw the state column field, Delhi, shape length, shape area, and latitude and longitude. Okay. So we open that particular file in Google Earth. In the later tutorials or videos, we will come to know how to add, how to convert particular projection system into the another geographic coordinate system to the projected coordinate systems, and how to calculate areas, length, perimeter, and everything, and also how to deal with those things in the QGIS environment. Hope you are clear till now. Now in the same way, the CSV file which got generated, I will let you know how to open the particular CSV file in Excel. Now opening the CSV file which we saved. Double click on the particular CSV file and we will come to here. We can notice that. Adjust everything. Whatever the fields that we noticed in that shape file, they can be noticed here also. Okay. The latitude and longitude.